The average person spends over $18,000 a year on things they don't need, and then wonders why they're always one emergency away from financial disaster. Today, I'm going to give you the exact minimalist money rules that guarantee you will never feel financially unstable again. And rule number 5, that's the one that changed everything for me. Here's something no one talks about. Financial stability has almost nothing to do with how much money you make. I know people earning 6 figures who live paycheck to paycheck. And I know people earning $40,000 who have 6 months of savings and 0 financial stress. The difference? It's not budgeting apps. It's not some secret investment strategy. It's a set of minimalist money rules that simplify everything. And look, I'm not talking about living like a monk or eating rice and beans for every meal. These rules are about removing the financial noise so your money actually works for you instead of disappearing. Let's get into it. Rule number 1, and this alone can save you thousands every year, is the 24-hour rule. It's dead simple. Before you buy anything that isn't a basic necessity, you wait 24 hours. That's it. Here's why this works so well. Studies in behavioral economics show that most impulse purchases are driven by a temporary dopamine spike. You see something, your brain lights up, and you buy it. But that excitement fades within minutes. The 24-hour rule creates a gap between impulse and action. I started doing this 2 years ago, and in the first month alone, I saved over $600, just from things I thought I wanted, but completely forgot about the next day. Now, here's the advanced version. For purchases over $100, make it 72 hours. Over $500, give it a full week. You'll be shocked how many must-haves become don't cares with a little time. How much do you think you spend on impulse buys every month? Drop a number in the comments. I bet it's way higher than you think. Rule number 2 is what I call the one-in, one-out rule. Every time you bring something new into your life, a piece of clothing, a gadget, a subscription, something else has to go. This does 2 things. First, it forces you to evaluate whether the new thing is actually better than what you already have. Most of the time, it isn't. Second, it keeps your life from accumulating financial deadweight. Those monthly subscriptions, those unused memberships, that streaming service you forgot about. The average American has 12 paid subscriptions running at any time. That's anywhere from $150 to $300 a month just leaking out of your account. Apply one in, one out to subscriptions alone, and you'll immediately plug those leaks. Here's what I did. I went through every single recurring charge on my bank statement last month. I found 7 subscriptions I either forgot about or barely used. That was $127 a month. Gone, just like that. Over $1,500 a year I was throwing away on stuff I didn't even use. But here's what most people miss about this rule, and this connects directly to rule number 3. Rule number 3, automate your savings before the money ever hits your spending account. This is the pay yourself first principle, but with a minimalist twist. Here's how most people do it wrong. They earn money, spend all month, and then try to save whatever's left over. Spoiler alert, there's never anything left over. Your lifestyle will always expand to consume what's available. Behavioral economists call this Parkinson's law of money. The minimalist approach flips this completely. The day you get paid, automate a transfer, even if it's just 10%, into a separate savings account that you cannot easily access. No app on your phone, no linked debit card. Make it slightly inconvenient to touch. What happens is beautiful. Your brain adapts to the lower number. Within 2 months, you won't even notice it's gone. But your savings account? It'll be growing on autopilot. And this connects back to rule 2. Because when you one in, one out your subscriptions and cut the dead weight, that freed up money can go straight into your automated savings. The rules stack on top of each other. I personally automate 25%. 15% to savings, 10% to investments. But even starting at 10% puts you ahead of 78% of Americans who can't cover a $1,000 emergency. Think about that. Just automating 10% makes you more financially prepared than nearly 4 out of 5 people. Rule number 4 is a mindset shift that once you see it, you can never unsee it. It's called the true cost calculation. Here's how it works. Stop measuring purchases in dollars. Start measuring them in hours of your life. Let's say you make $25 an hour after taxes. That $150 dinner out with drinks, that's 6 hours of your life. That $300 pair of shoes you'll wear maybe twice, 12 hours. That $50,000 car upgrade you didn't really need, 2,000 hours. Basically an entire year of working just to drive something slightly shinier. When you start thinking in life hours instead of dollars, everything changes. You stop asking, can I afford this? Because honestly, that's a terrible question. You can technically afford a lot of things that will keep you broke. Instead, you start asking, is this worth trading X hours of my one precious life for? Most of the time, the answer is a clear no. And that's not deprivation, that's freedom. You're choosing your time and peace of mind over stuff that won't matter in 6 months. I'll give you a real example. Last month, I was about to buy a $400 jacket. Looked great. I wanted it. But then I did the math. That's 16 hours of my life. 2 full working days. For a jacket? I walked away. And you know what? I haven't thought about that jacket once since then. Not once. And this brings me to rule number 5. The one I promised at the beginning. The one that literally changed my financial life overnight. Rule number 5. Define your enough number. This is the rule nobody talks about, and it's the reason most people, even high earners, never feel financially stable. Here's the truth. If you don't define what enough looks like for you, you will never stop chasing more. You'll get a raise and upgrade your lifestyle. You'll hit a savings goal and immediately set a higher one without ever feeling secure. It's a trap, and the entire consumer economy is designed to keep you in it. Think about it. When was the last time you got a raise or a bonus and actually felt more financially secure afterward? For most people, it lasts maybe a week. Then the new baseline kicks in, expectations rise, spending creeps up, and you're right back where you started. Except now, you need even more to feel okay. That's the hedonic treadmill, and it will destroy your financial peace if you let it. So here's what you do. Sit down and calculate your enough number. This is the exact monthly amount you need to cover your needs, your genuine wants, not manufactured wants, and your savings goal. Write it down, be specific. For me, that number is $4,200 a month. That covers my rent, food, transportation, insurance, savings, and a reasonable fun budget. Everything above that number, it goes straight to investments or future freedom. I don't touch it. I don't upgrade my lifestyle with it. The magic of knowing your enough number is that it kills lifestyle inflation before it starts. You earn more? Great. Your enough number stays the same. The surplus works for your future, not for impressing people you don't even like. And unpopular opinion here, but the hustle culture obsession with always earning more, always scaling up, always grinding, it's actually the opposite of financial stability. Stability comes from knowing when to stop upgrading and start protecting what you have. What's your enough number? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely read every single one, and I think it would be powerful for everyone to see how different that number is for different people. Rule number 6, and this is the last one, keep your money boring. Minimalist money is boring money, and that is absolutely the point. Every year there's a new shiny investment trend. Crypto coins, meme stocks, AI startups, whatever the internet is hyping this week. And every single year, regular people lose their savings, chasing excitement with their finances. The financially stable people I know, their money is painfully boring. Index funds, high-yield savings accounts, maybe some real estate. Nothing flashy. Nothing that keeps them up at night checking their phone at 2 a.m. Here's the minimalist money principle. Your investments should be something you can set up once and then forget about for literally years. If your financial strategy requires you to check your portfolio every single day, it's not a strategy. It's a stress generator disguised as productivity.
Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest humans to ever live, recommends a simple S&P 500 index fund for most people. Not options trading, not day trading, not the next meme coin your coworker is hyping up in the break room. A boring, diversified fund that grows steadily over decades. Be boring with your money so you can be exciting with your life. That's the minimalist advantage no one talks about. Look, these 6 rules aren't complicated. That's the whole point. Financial stability isn't about complex spreadsheets or 47-step morning routines or making $200,000 a year. It's about simplifying your relationship with money so completely that it basically runs itself.
Quick recap. 1. The 24-hour rule for every purchase. 2. 1 in, 1 out for everything. 3. Automate savings before you ever see the money. 4. Calculate the true cost in life hours, not dollars. 5. Define your enough number and never go above it. 6. Keep your money boring. Start with just one of these rules this week, whichever one hits you the hardest. I guarantee within 30 days, you'll feel a shift in how you think about money and how secure you feel. If this video changed how you think about finances, smash that like button so more people can find it.